Again, I'm back on this field. Right, this is day 4 now with the E-Trac. I managed to get me road mic with what do you call it, dead cat on it, so the wind shouldn't be a problem today, but if it is, I'm going to take it back because it'll be crap, won't it? Anyway, I'm back on this field. This is where I found that that fob thing yesterday. Right, last night I was strolling around the Detector Net forum. I've just joined up, well I've just started posting now because there's loads and loads of really good information. And I had a PM because I've been asking a lad who does the beaches about settings for the E-Trac. Tinner's his name on the forum. I'd like to thank him as well for that. Anyway, he sent me off to look for a member called Gaz. And Gaz has got a program that is programmed into the E-Trac. So I've been using Andy Subach's program for the past 2 or 3 days, and I found what 5 hammered. I think it's 5 hammered. Yeah, very good. So I'm going to be using this program because he says this program works on both land and beach. Anyway, I looked up this Gaz, and there was 15 odd pages of posts. So, well, first of all you think, well, that must be all decent. So I started reading through it. Anyway, it took me a while to get through all 15 pages, but what cracking information on there. Yeah, really understandable. People firing questions at him, obviously over a period of God knows how many months. But what amazes me is a lad actually replies to all these with really constructive and what's it, answers, you know. And not only that, but any tweaks he's made to the program to help people, he posts them up, so that helps people out as well. What a really good forum that. UK Detector Net, pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, what I'll do, I'll show you where, well, I'll try and show you because I'm not really this good at this sort of thing, but I'll show you what settings is giving us. Right, so if I turn on the E-Trac, and it should just go straight to it because I was messing about with it last night. Right, so that basically, if you can see it, it's just the top line, and it misses from 39. Right, there's a space from FE 39, I think it is, to 49. No, sorry, 48. And then them 2 little black dots there are segments 49 and 50. Right, but if we go into the settings, if we go to, right, sensitivity is on auto. Right, auto levels +3, and manual level I've got it on 20, but obviously that's, I don't know whether that'll I don't think it does change, like, but right, threshold level 1. Right, so not hearing any hum, which is a bit, I usually like to hear a hum, but I'll give this a bash. Like, volume limit 30, right, and the volume gain 30. Right, the reason the volume gain is at 30 is because we've got the hum on 1, so we're not going to be hearing them sort of deepish, I think this is a crack anyway, that we're not going to be hearing them sort of deepish tones in the hum. But with the volume gain, that sort of makes up for that, because you're gaining extra sound on items that are a little deeper. I think that's what the crack is anyway. Now I've got a response on normal, the tone ID, 2-tone, ferrous, variability 30, and limits 30. I don't know actually what they do yet. I'm going to have to read up a little bit more about them. I'm just following, at the moment, just following instructions and any advice that other members can give us. Threshold pitch 15, that's like the I don't know, but that's what it is. And if we go up to the expert settings, recovery deep off, yeah, and recovery fast on. Right, this is because the target separation, from what I gather, on recovery fast, the target separation between 2 objects is far better than with recovery deep or on. if recovery deep's on, the targets sort of blend into one another, and I found this anyway myself. So that's the ground is difficult around here, so I've left that on. Noise cancel, which I will be doing, because I always do that on every field, and that's about it really. So I'm going to give this a bash round here where I was yesterday. So give it a bash where I was yesterday, which is round here, and then later on I'm going to go back up that field and see if there's any more hammered up there. But I just want to try this down here, because this area has been well battered. You know, there's been a load of people coming here. I've been on here with whites, with the Sovereign, with a Viking. Do you know what I mean? There's been a few machines other people have been on. I don't think that the Deus hasn't been on here yet, and I'd love to see that on here. I'd love to see the Deus on here. You know, I reckon it could be alright, it could be really good. But one thing I do know, I think it's definitely going to be, it'd be too late for me. Since I've had this, even with the weight, it's helped me, the weight, it's slowed me down. And I really do believe that's why I'm finding things, because this has made me slow down. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone with arthritis or anyone of an aged, you know, the older generation, because I don't think they'll be able to handle the weight, unless you get one of them bungee straps. I heard you can get them. I might even met one of them myself. All the is one of them, what do you call it, like roof rack nylon springy things. I'll make myself one. Oh, what I'm also getting as well, so that we can do a bit more videoing, is one of them fitting attachments that go on to stem detector, which should add more weight, which is even better. I'm going to end up looking like Popeye. Thought my bodybuilding days were over, but looks as though we're going to be getting back into that again, doesn't it? Right, so I'll leave you for now and get back to you if I find anything. Could be pretty doubtful today, because I don't know, been all over this field now. Can't be anything left here now, but I always say it's never ever hunted out, is it? Mind you, I must admit, I was on it most of the day yesterday. I spent about 3 hours on it yesterday, but I've been on it for about an hour, and the finds in an hour with Gary's program, I don't know guys, it doesn't seem as deep for some reason. Everything I was getting was within what, the 4 or 5 inch range, where some of the stuff I was getting yesterday, I don't know, it seemed a lot deeper. I can't be bothered going back on there again with this what's his name, Andy Subach. Can't be bothered going over down there. I want to try it up on the field where I was finding the hammered from. But this is what I've had so far. As you can see, yet again, we've got the dreaded pull tabs, thanks to my mates who never ever take them home. I don't think. I thought they did. Obviously mistaken. But I did find that bonny little thing there. I don't know whether you can see that. It looks like some sort of little brooch. That's a 10p piece. That's the only coin I've found so far. Whereas, I don't know, yesterday I seem to be getting more and a bit deeper. Yeah, I'd show you the digs, but the thing is, like, oh, it's messing about the camera. It's quite an expensive camera, and I'll drop the camera and I'll drop the detector, and so I don't want to be doing that really, do I? When you think about it. Oh. So I know it's not like a true, it doesn't seem like a true thing, does it? If I'm just showing you them at the end, I could have found them anywhere. But there you go. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at the there's mate the farmer just going in his little where's he at, behind them trees. He'll probably have a chat to me later. He'll be coming over having a nosy, feeding his horses and that. Yeah, so I don't know, mate. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna stick at it though, mate. I might even do a little bit of tweaking myself. Find out I've got recovery deep on, fast on. I've tried it with recovery deep on, fast off. I've tried it with recovery off, fast. Everything you could try, I've tried it, but don't know. I don't know. Just doesn't seem as deep. But I'm gonna stick with it. I do love this machine now though. It doesn't feel as heavy at all now. It feels a lot better than it was. I remember that first day I went out with it. Jesus Christ, my arm's killing me. Yeah, nice machine. Still got to have a few worries about that on the end there. I've knocked it a couple of times. I'm a clumsy oaf sometimes, so, but I reckon if that gets a bit of a twang, I can't understand why they didn't sort of like make that go further inside, if you would, so only that bit's sticking out, or that bit's sticking out. That would have been a better idea, wouldn't it? You think? Don't know, but it's a hell of a well-built machine. It feels sturdy. Oh, right. I'll see you all shortly, because I'm going to have a couple of hours on another field. That one over there, where a few hammered have come off. I'm going to give that a little bash. Now, I have found out as well that was ploughed about 9 years ago, so maybe that's why these coins have been coming off. So really, it's not really pasture, is it? It is now, but it wasn't 9 years ago because it was ploughed. Well, so it's that's why they're
20 past 12, nearly 12. I've tried Gaz's settings for about, let's say I got here about 8 o'clock, so what would that be, 5 hours? I tried Gaz's setting for 5 hours and all I'd found was the bottle tops, the pull tabs, and that fancy little flowery thing, a bit broken like. And then after that I thought, well, I'll go to the field where I found a few hammered in that. So been all over the different areas of the field, give that a good battering for about an hour with Andy's, with Gaz's settings, and just nothing basically, very quiet. Although I did dig a big piece of iron, but it was a really iffy signal. I was a bit bored, so I dug it anyway. Normally I wouldn't have dug it, I must admit. But then I changed to Andy Subach's settings again. Now I don't know whether it's me or just that Andy's settings just run lucky with the machine. I never found a hammered, but I found a decent bit of lead, which I haven't found with Gaz's, a little button, which I haven't found with Gaz's, and a bigger button. Oh, I found that as well. Could have been a hammered, but that came with that came up with Gaz's, and these were reasonable depths as well, by the way. You know, they weren't I'd say they were what, well, that came up about 6 or 7 inch. It's like a silvered button. Quite nice really. If it hadn't have been broke, the loops broke on the back, usually get them like that, don't you? Anyway, the thing is, I don't know, I might give Gaz's another try. Gaz's is probably good on ploughed land or something, but for pasture it just doesn't seem very deep. Well, it probably is, but it does, to me, it doesn't. It feels as though I might be missing deeper objects, because the only things that I've dug up have been like shallow. Nothing's been anything over about 4 inch. I don't know, maybe it's either me or can't read the machine, surely. Must be me. But as soon as I put Andy's program back into it, whoosh, within like a few minutes I was finding bits and bobs. Battery's flat now. I've had 4 days out with it, say 10, 14, about 18, 19 hours, so it's about right what they say about the battery lasting 18 hours. I just wanted to check that as well, so I put it on a full charge and then just ran it into the ground basically, because that's the sort of person I am. If they say it's going to last 18 hours, it's got to last 18 hours, and it has, so I can't moan at that either. Anyway, I think that's it for my detecting day from me and the E-Trac. So this is Dave signing off until probably, I don't know if I'm out tomorrow. I've got to go down to Dock Museum, where they are going to hand over the Chinese coin hoard that I found. About 108, 109 Chinese coins that I found in one of these fields around here. Apparently it's the largest that's ever been found in Britain, which is nice. So the Evening Mail are there, so it'll give me a chance to plug this new club that we're going to be forming, called the Furnace Finders, which sounds pretty alright, I suppose. But me and my mate Graham Rushton going to get this going. We've been on about it for about 2-3 weeks now, but we never actually get together and meet up and get it sorted. But I've been round and I've seen a few places where we can have it once a month. I've had a word with Dot Barton, our fine liaisons officer. She's going to come and have a come every month as well and have a look at the finds and record them, etc, etc. It can't beat being a club, so we're going to start our own. So anyone that watches this, in the future there's going to be a Furnace Finders metal detecting club, and you're more than welcome to come along and join in the fun, because we're planning on having rallies and all sorts, but we'll go more into that when we get closer to the time. Alright, this is me signing off because I'm absolutely frigging knackered. My arm's great, it's my back. And that's not with a detector, that's with digging all them bloody holes. Ring pulls. Right, I'm off now. Till next time, happy hunting.